Speaking of going viral, I don't know why I have such a problem with this, and I guess I'm being curmudgeonly, but the whole homeless coder story just kind of rubs me the wrong way, and I don't know why. Because I think it's a scam. For all the people who think that...
But it's not. They verified that he's got, like, friends and stuff.
Verified what? They all go, yeah, he's homeless.
That this guy is just a great guy who's just down on his luck. Yeah. But I see what you're saying. It could be a scam. If it was someone else.
I mean, most people, when they see a homeless person, homeless people look like they really need help. People don't give a piss for those people. This guy's out there in a suit. He's got a sign. He's a young kid.
He's probably newly homeless.
He was.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, if you're newly homeless,
wouldn't you want to help?
Your clothes just don't become tattered overnight.
No. Why wouldn't you be more likely to help the guy who's clearly been out there a long time? He's like weather beaten. He's
because they can look scary and disheveled. They can look intimidating.
And he's got a resume.
The last time I was in Michigan to see my older kids, my daughter and I were in the car and we were leaving this parking lot, right? And there's a guy at the long end of the median. There's a lane going in, lane going out into like this big mall area or whatever. And there's a guy at the very end with a sign, old guy. And it says, veteran, homeless, please help, right? And I slowed down to roll my window down to give this guy some money.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, he's a vet. He's old. It was like 85 degrees out. And he's got whatever he's got on him. This guy behind me, honk, honk, because I'm slowing down. And the dude behind me I kind of glance in the rearview mirror, and I kind of am on my way, and the guy's very appreciative because I gave him some money. But this guy behind, honk.
They don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
Trying to get where they got to go.
Everybody loves the troops until they come back, and they're mad because hey, you're holding me up. Sorry.
Don't kneel for the national anthem because that disrespects the troops. But if I see one on the side of the road that's a veteran and down on his luck, I'm zooming right by.
Absolutely right. I'm like, this guy's an octogenarian,
Yeah.
His face looks like a wallet.
Now, any old person out there, like an elderly person, I would definitely feel bad and donate money. But sometimes the guys look so disheveled, they kind of look scary. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to roll down my window for just any random man,
That's a good way to get shanked. I just don't trust people.
I don't trust that.
It's nothing against the homeless. I don't
slip
trust
a bill. You crack your window and slip a bill through it.
But he could pull a gun on my window. I don't know.
Well, then
I never have cash, so I just ask them if they have Venmo. They got Venmo. I'll throw them $3.
I bet this Silicon Valley guy did.
Yeah, I'd give him $3 because you got Venmo.
So this kid's out there in outside Silicon Valley, and he's got a sign: "Homeless, hungry for success. Take a resume." David Cesares. I'll play the story. They covered him on the local news.
His sign said it all. Homeless, hungry for success. David Cazares held it and a stack of resumes on a Mountain View street corner.
I was like, at that lowest point, when I did that sign, I was like, this has to work.
He needed a job. An engineer and web developer, Cazares had moved to Silicon Valley from Texas to follow his dreams. Instead, he had blown through his savings and found himself sleeping in stairwells.
I told myself, all I need is just one.
Sleeping in stairwells.
Playing at the Agora this weekend.
Where's a stairwell where they're going to let you sleep?
An apartment building of your friend or something.
Why wouldn't your friend let you sleep in his apartment?
I mean, there's stairwells everywhere.
But have you ever seen somebody sleeping in a stairwell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. It happens. Especially out there.
This is also out west, Alan. There's homeless people sleeping everywhere.
All right. Well,
you hate this story so much.
No, I really don't. And again, like I said, I'm being honest. I don't understand why it rubs me the wrong way. But
there was a whole Twitter feed of like people that knew him that were responding. Like, I went to school with him. He was destined for success.
Developers.
Why didn't Steve Ballmer go out and sweat all over him?
Do you think that the other homeless people are upset because there's like a homeless hierarchy? They're like, no, you didn't put your time in.
First of all, you got no tinfoil hat. Second of all, where's that stairwell? Third of all, ABC. And fourth of all, I'm crazy.
I think that might be maybe what it is. Is that there are clearly people out there who really do need your help.
But he did. But he was willing to work for
Right,
it.
but he's a guy with specific tech skills who can't get a
Yes.
job.
Yes.
He's an engineer and a web developer. This guy's never heard of Indeed. He's standing out. You know what I mean?
Alan, I'm sure he's tried that because I don't think you stand on a street corner with a sign until you're desperate, right? Because that's
And it seems to
embarrassing
be working.
for people.
Did he get a job?
Yeah.
I'm sure he got
He
multiple
got a bunch of
offers.
interviews.
There you
yes.
go.
Yes.
So it worked.
But there's homeless people who are out there because they don't have specific skills.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So why are you
But
mad
he
at this
wasn't
guy that's
asking for
trying to
money.
get off the streets?
Because he has so many other. He's just taken
But he's
opportunities
not
away from.
competing for the same
They're all
attention.
competing for attention. All competing.
he's
for
But
not-
he's not, because he's asking a person to take a resume. He's
For a
not asking
specific
for money.
opportunity.
All right.
One person out there to see, hey, you know, this guy is worth giving a shot.
It was then that Jasmine Schofield, who works in tech, happened to drive by. She saw David on the street corner and happened to
I like how they say she works in tech, which I'm sure is what she told the guy. But on the interview, it says payroll manager.
Hey,
I work in tech. Oh, do you? Could you get me a job?
work for a tech company.
I just print up people's paychecks.
to craft a tweet about David's plight.
He's at this, you know, this make or break moment. It's Hail Mary for him. This is his last opportunity and he's going to shoot for it. And I saw that and I said, I need to help him.
The response online was overwhelming.
Checked my phone and it was like 10,000 shares. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So I called him and I was like, hey, it's going viral. I hope you're okay with that.
Suddenly, David was fielding calls from major companies.
How'd this guy end up homeless with all these friends on Twitter going, oh, he's a great guy?
Well, these
he
are
couldn't
people
crash
that-
on any of your couches?
They're people that were estranged from him, people that grew up in his hometown.
Yeah,
he moved from San Antonio over to Silicon Valley.
so he didn't
Right,
have
for a
friends
job.
there. Yeah.
So he didn't have a support system there.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. So there are people that went to high school and college and stuff with him that were reaching out.
Could we
saying,
try
you
this
know,
with Pound Cake? Pound Cake will send you to New York. You'll be out there with resumes and say, I need a job in radio. I'm very qualified. And we'll see if it works.
give him a megaphone?
Yeah.
He'll
He
say,
could do his
No, that might
accents.
do, yeah.
homeless and hungry for D. You'll get all kinds of. I got a whole lot of leads, guys. He's
just call
very
me-
proud of me.
Call me street meat.
Homeless and
Not just
hungry for FM radio. Because he's going to be on there. I'm bad today.
Yeah.
just
Good
in
break.
Silicon Valley.
Bill, I'm unfollowing you.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah, I've earned it.
Valley, but from as far away as Saudi Arabia and Japan. They told him they liked his perseverance.
I've had a lot of companies, top tech companies here, employees, recruiters from Apple, LinkedIn, Netflix, you know.
Again, he couldn't find these online.
I'm sure he's already applied to those places and was looked over.
I will
So why are they
say-
hitting him up now?
Because they appreciate his tenacity.
And then if they're the ones that hire him, that is good publicity for them.
It's a feel-good story,
Yeah.
Alan. I know it's something you're unfamiliar
There's always
with,
an
but
ulterior motive of it.
I know. I don't like that.
I doubt he thought it would go viral. But
He probably.
Remember
will.
Ted Williams? That was a feel-good story too. Where's that guy now? He's sleeping in stairwells, living on mac and cheese.
we don't
It
know.
still
I thought
sounds
he got
great.
clean.
Exactly. He's probably
He's had
dead.
some ups and downs.
He's probably
dead.
dead.
Probably is.
You know, all reaching out to me.
And so now, instead of standing on the corner, David is sitting with his computer.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. You know, when he's not in the corner, he's like at the Starbucks on his laptop. I'm like, sell the laptop.
Well,
He
if
needs a
you're a
laptop for the
developer,
work,
that's
yeah.
all you have. And
What's
how
he-
is he going to apply for a job if he
doesn't-
can't get online?
How do you go to the library? What is he? He's not developing anything. He doesn't have a job. That's what I'm saying. What does he need the laptop for?
Developers.
Steve Ballmer would have told him that.
Developers.
He was.
Hey, we got to do a new YouTube thing.
No.
Yeah,
no,
just
no.
do it.
No.
Just do it.
No.
Just say subscribe and share.